Right, it's time to look through these pennies. I've just finally gotten through all the nickels and dimes. I got them out of the way. There was a lot of really cool stuff in there. If you haven't seen that video, do go check it out. But I've got these 16 rolls, and I don't know how this is gonna go. This one says for drawer, so I'm guessing that was put there for the cash register up at the coin store, so that one might just be regular cents. We shall see what is in these. Yeah, so this will be fun. I've got 16 rolls. I've only in previous hunts I've only gone through 7. This is I still have that big old huge box full from the last time. He has said he had 16 rolls he could sell me, so I picked these up and I figured, you know what, let's try to make all this into a video. Let's get things out of the way. I'm gonna try to open these up and see what we got in here. Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Now pick them up, I'm not rich. All right, let's zoom in, let's see what is in these, and we will go from there. Being there's 16 rolls, I might have to do this a little more like regular hunts and not show going through the rolls as much. Let's see if we can get the pennies to come out of the roll. Here we go. These just might be some regular pennies. I'm not expecting anything super fancy. I'm not expecting any wheat cents. I really like these foil wrappers. So I'm going to save that. And I've got a stack over here of ones that I have saved so far. So yes, I will probably go through these and probably sort them out. These look like kind of half circulated, half non-circulated. A couple of nicer ones. Nothing super nice. Maybe a couple of nice 1960s, 61s. Some stuff that may have toned up in the album, or it may have been in rolls and had toned in the rolls or something. Yeah, so let me go through these, and we will see, and I'll let you know what's in these, and I'll be right back. So the first roll had some really nice memorial cents. 1959, had a couple of 70s. It had every date of 60s. A couple of 70s, and then 81 through 87 here. So there's a nice 1969S and a 1970S. Nothing, no errors or varieties on those. Because these were nice, I decided to grab some gloves to sort through these so I could take a good look at them. So yeah, here we go. That's the first roll. Let's just keep going on the next roll. All right, I'm gonna try to keep my piles up there and see how things go. I'm just expecting maybe some nice cents. I have a couple that may upgrade my personal album, but I don't know. I'm expecting just some either nice cents in these rolls or some circulated cents. But here we have 69. These look like they might be all 60s. 64, 69, 66, 65. And as I was pouring them out, I noticed a bunch of 60s. So yeah, these are all 60s. These are all pretty nice shape. So let me sort through these and I'll stack them up and check for any errors, varieties, and stuff. And I'll be right back and let you know if there's anything really cool with this roll. All right, second roll was more just, they were all 60s. I'll open this one that says for drawer, and we're gonna see what this is. I didn't find anything on those as well. These look like it's shiny on one end and shiny on the other end. Let's pour these out and see what's in the middle. All right. There's a 59, 59, 59, 68. So this looks like a roll of 59s to 60s. 68 out of San Francisco. 59 out of Denver. And these are all pretty red. Very nice. You can find our repunch mint mark on the 59s out of Denver's. On the regular 59s, oh, we have a 2009 out of Philly in pretty nice shape. I'm gonna have to weigh that and see if it is a copper cent or not. The ones in the mint set were made out of copper that year, so I like to weigh those and see if they are copper or not. 1959s, you can find some double dies on the obverse there. Yeah, so all these look like they are all 59s. 59. 2010. There's a couple of new cents in here, but it looks like mainly 59 and 68s. Weird combination. Here's another 2009 out of Denver. So we'll check out for the extra finger there. Believe they're only on the Philadelphias, but you know, we'll find out. 1964. Oh, there is a little bit more. There's a couple of 64s. 59, 59. Some nice 59s. Very cool. That'll be fun to add to my collection there. All these nice 59s. All right, let me sort through these and see what there is to find on 64 on the reverses. There is a double die reverse. If you look at the states, you can see the splitting of the stairs on the S's mostly. That is the best place to look, in my opinion. I've never found one, but from the pictures, that's where I look on those. All right, let me sort through these and see what this roll has, but it looks like it's mainly 59s and 68s and 64s. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that roll had 59s, 59 down to Denver's, 64s, and 1968 S's. Had the most 64s, and they are not the best shape. Then we had a stack of 59s and 59 out of Denver's. Those were the rest of them. And then the 3 2009 2010s. That was about all for that roll. Let me move these out of the way and we'll check out the next roll. All right, next roll. Let's see what is in here. I'm guessing more nice shiny 60s. But let's see, hopefully there's some fun stuff. Nope, this looks like, see some 70s, 90s. Okay, this is some newer stuff. It's 89. This might be the continuation of the first roll, 80. Kind of nasty 75. Yeah, some of these are, this just might be someone's, a roll of somebody's collection that they had and, you know, can't keep that. 95 out of Denver. I don't see any doubling on this, the double die, but I will check for that. 95 has doubling on the Denver has the doubling on the date side, I believe, and the Philadelphia has the doubling on the Liberty side, I believe. It could be back and forth. It could be the opposite. I could have that backwards. Either way, I'm going to check these out for any errors and varieties and see what we see. 94. This one would have some doubling in the last column. In between the last column, it looks like an extra column. That one does not. 71S, 79. just take a quick peek. 98. This one, we're looking for the wide gap in the A&M. I do not see it on that, and that is not it. Let's see, 96, 2003, 2001, 2003. So these look like some newer scents and stuff. All right, I will sort through these and see what we find, and if there's anything in here, I will let you know. All right, we'll be right back. All right, that roll did look like the continuation of the first roll with some of the uglier tones. Some of them had some really nice tone on it. Let's see. Let's zoom in. I want to show you this one. It's 1973 San Francisco. Has a very nice tone on it. It's a little bit darker in person. The camera is brightening it up. Here is this Denver. This one has some nice purples on it. Again, it's a little darker in person. But yeah, and some of them, the tone is a little bit ugly, didn't tone very well. Some of them tone very nice. But that looked like the continuation. I have a few from 2000 over here. We got a shiny scent on this end of this one. So, yeah, more shiny scents. More shiny scents. Jeez. I really don't need to keep this many shiny scents, but, oh, geez, there's so many shiny scents here. Some of these I'm probably going to end up throwing back just because they're not in great shape. Some of these 90s are just terrible, like this one from Denver. But here is the next roll. Looks like 59, 81, 2000 out of Denver, a nasty one. That one's going to get thrown back. And 68. This one kind of looks like a mix. There's a 59 of stuff here. 83 out of Denver. Some Shield Scents, 2015. There is a really nice double dye on the obverse of this one, on the date, and up in Trust. That one is not it, and that was a really nice 2015 Denver. Pretty nice shape. 2013 out of Denver. 1969S. This one looks like it had something on the surface. I wonder if it had a old flip, it was an old flip or something, and it just caused the discoloration there. Some slight machine doubling, some really nasty discoloration there, but that is that one. So yeah, another roll of, that's a really nice 91. Just nice scents. So let me go through these and I will check them out for any errors, varieties, and stuff, and we'll go from there. Looks like a roll of nice stuff mixed with some 59s and some older stuff. Nice. Right, that roll was mostly newer, 2000 to plus. 2000, I think the newest one was a 2020. So let's see what's in here. Some of them were quite nice. I might be able to get some upgrades going there. Let's see if I can get this one open. We'll see if this one is shiny as well. Shiny newer scents. Ooh, come on. Yeah, mostly shiny newer scents there. Looks like I got one that has some slight discoloration there. 1970 out of S. I will check that one, see if it's a large date or a small date. Most likely a large date. But yeah, I see 70s, 70, 70s. These all look like 70s. So yep, a roll of 70s. All right, I will go through these and sort them out and see if there's anything interesting in here. All right, all 70s, nothing major for that one, but there was some nice ones, but nothing really standing out. 7 rolls in, and man, I've been at this for a while. Let's see if can I get this open. There we go. All right, 7 rolls in. I've been at this for a while. Let's see, this one looks like it's got a 71 on the end, 78 on the other end. There are some shield scents in there. Yep, so it looks like 78 and also some newer stuff, because here's a pretty nice and shiny 2009. Nice. So that one you could find an extra finger. That one does not have one. So yeah, let me sort through these. 2015, that's one to check. There's 98 there. So it looks like this roll has some 70s, maybe some 80s, some 90s, some 2000s. Let me sort through this and see if there's anything on these. And I'll be right back. All right, sorted that roll. That was, it had a 59 and the latest date was a 2019. And but a lot of them were in pretty nice shape. There were some nasty ones, but overall, that's what was in there. Just a little bit here. All right, next roll. This is roll number 8. I'm halfway through. Whew. I might have to break and clean up some of this, because this stack's getting tall. All right, this looks like roll of 63s, and they all have like little fingerprints and marks on them, or a lot of them do. 63, 63, a lot of discoloration on the surfaces. Let's see, there's a couple of decent ones, but this looks like a whole roll of 63s. All right, let me look through these, and if there's any nice ones, I'll probably keep them. Otherwise, if they have the discoloration on them, I'm probably gonna toss them. Yeah, these are all 63s. It's a roll of 63s with some discoloration on a lot of them. All right, I'll adjust the camera here a little bit, so maybe I can get some better views of opening up these rolls. That roll of 63s, they were all pretty pretty bad on the surfaces, so I'm not keeping that roll, any from there. This one might be similar. Let's see what we have in here. I'm keeping the paper because these are really cool rolls. Oh, looks like more 63s. Another roll of 63s with the bad surface quality. So all the discoloration on the surfaces aren't going to win these any points anywhere. So I'll probably go through these and check for anything worth keeping, but I'll probably throw this roll back as well. All right, well, next roll, let's see what is in this roll. Let us see what we got. These all look like 1960 outer Denvers, and they all have some discoloration on the surfaces. Ooh, this one's pretty bad. I'm gonna check for the varieties, though. There is a bunch of, there's some repunchment marks and the large date over small date, so I'm gonna check for that, but these look like they have gotten some kind of gunk all over them, unfortunately. Well, I will check for the varieties, and I'll be right back and let you know if I find anything awesome in these. Otherwise, unless there's a really nice one, I'm probably going to toss them back, because that is not going to be good for the coins long term. Looking at these, they look like they got some kind of mold on them. I wonder if these were stuck out in a garage and gotten really damp, moldy. So after I get done with this roll, I'm going to have to clean up, because I don't want to get mold everywhere, especially if it's dark and black like this. That could be some black mold. That could be a problem. Okay, so I ended up tubing up just all the coins that I sorted through that I haven't tossed back, and then hitting the area with some, so this is the 59s, I got 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2009s, and then 2000s and teens and to date. So I tubed those up. I hit everything with some disinfectant wipes, some bleach wipes, and try to get as much bleach off as everything I can. I don't know what kind of stuff was growing on those coins, but if it was some black mold, I don't want them anywhere near this, so I tossed them all in a bag. I threw a bunch of stuff away that was up here, and stuff I just, I don't want any black mold in my house. So, yeah. So hopefully that's the only roll like that. I've got 6 more, and now I really think I really need to get gone through that whole box over there and make sure there's no others in that whole box. So I need to probably speed up going through everything. So yeah, let me get into these next 6 rolls. I got the mat. Wiped it down really good with the bleach wipes, but I'm gonna wash it really good. 1995. And I'll just go from there and see what happens. So I'm gonna dump these out and just see what these all are. These all look like 82s, 97s, 80s, 90s. Looks like this whole roll is like 80s and 90s and stuff. So let's slide that one out of the way. Let's get the next roll. Let's adjust this down so we can maybe see stuff. Yeah, that should be a good zoom. I think I'm just going to crack these and see what's in here, and then I will sort through these. I see a 1968 with a mint mark. S, San Francisco. So let's see what else is in this roll, if anything. All right, this looks like another mix of stuff. 94, 97, 2000. Yep, so it looks like another mix of some nicer scents. So let me just slide those out of the way there. Let's check this roll and see what we have in here. Oh, we got a brown scent on this end, so this one might be a more circulated roll. Yep, this is a more circulated roll. We've got some nicer, there's 70s, nicer scents there. I'll put those up. We got some circulated stuff here. 60s and 70s, just some really brown circulated stuff. Looks like there's another 59, a nice 59, some more circulated stuff. So I will end up checking all the circulated stuff. It's another 59 for varieties and stuff, but I'm not going to keep any of that. And there's some nicer ones. I'll set those up there gently. Let's crack the next roll. Let's see what's in here. It's like a 1963 out of Denver. Wonder if this, what is in here on the other side? We got a reverse. So let's see what we got going on here. Looks like a whole roll of maybe 1963 out of Denver's in pretty nice shape. All right, let me move this to the side. And there is a nice double die on the obverse of these, you can look inside the 3, and if you see some extra inside the 3 of the date, you might have the double die. The cherry pickers one. There is some doubling on the that you can find on the Liberty side. It's a bit more minor, but yeah, so we will look through those in a minute. Oh, we got a 2009 on the end of this one, so this is probably another, just a collection of dates. Let's see. Yep, looks like another collection of dates. We might have some really nice 2009s in here. So let me, this one's got some paint or something stuck to it. 1963 out of Denver. There's something stuck to it. All right. And then last roll. Let's see what is in this last roll. Looks like might have some more nice red scents in here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to toss out some of these wrappers that I don't know which one had the moldy coins, but you know, hopefully I'll have a bunch to keep. We got a pretty nice 2019 there. I will check that one for doubling, 1959. So this looks like another mixed roll. So here we go. I will sort through all these, go through them, see what we got, and I'll be right back. You'll see me a lot sooner than I'll see you. This is gonna take me a little bit of time. I gotta go grab some new gloves and stuff because these are nice condition. So I'm gonna. So I was pulling them out. I was touching them by the rims. If you're careful, you can touch them by the rims. It's a safe way to handle coins without gloves. But I am going to go get some gloves because I'm going to be going through these and sorting them and stuff. And since they're all in really nice shape, I'm going to try to keep them that way. All right, so wrapping up here, I've got some stacks of copper and copper coated zinc cents here that I am going to end up checking to see if I'm keeping any. And I found this really nice toned 1988. Let me say it right. It doesn't look like it's artificial, but it's possible it has some artificial to it. This 1989 has some slight toning as well. That little curve on it is toned there. The toning is not showing up on the camera. I ended up filling up my tube of 1950s. These are P&Ds. And I just stuck them all in there. I didn't end up finding anything extraordinary out of all this stuff. But I do have a lot of really nice scents I need to go through and sort through and figure out if they're going to go in an album. Okay, with all the coins everywhere, I didn't quite have enough room to really record and show what I upgraded in my book, but you can see some of these toners made it in the book. I did have a lot of nicer 1960s and early 70s that I upgraded. I didn't switch out all of these, but you can see the album's coming along quite nice. That was a really nice toner that I decided to put in there. That was toned in those rolls. But I didn't realize until I was going through stuff that I had a really awesome find. I had a 1970s small date in one of the rolls. There was only one of them, but yeah, I'll pop up a picture of this, but that was really nice. Unfortunately, it's not perfect. It's got a little fingerprint, some dirt on it, but that is a really nice 1970s small date to put in my album. Really cool. But I only upgraded mostly this page. There was a couple on some of the other pages, but those are just a handful here and there. That's what I did, and hopefully I'll try to go through a few less coins next time so I can really show what I'm going through those rolls, but those were some really cool rolls. Just really quick, I did pop in a couple of these ones that were toned here that were better than the ones I had for the late 70s. And I still have tons and tons of these that I need to go through too. I got way too many here. Alright, well I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, helps me out. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you thought. Alright, well thank you very much for watching everyone. Have a great day.